Warning.
Dublin Talks.
Dublin Talks.
Listener discretion is advised.
Dublin Talks.
The following show has been classified by 98FM as people just get on and complain.
It's lovely, I think.
A bit of crack.
Very controversial.
Those two gougers.
I think they work good together, yeah.
This show is controversial and contains Dublin Talk content that you may find offensive. 98FM's Dublin Talks with Adrian Kennedy and Jeremy Dixon.
Dublin Talks. Dublin Talks. Adrian and Jeremy. Oh.
No big gaps, no messing, nothing.
Yeah,
bang
clean.
on time.
That was
clean as a whistle.
As clean as my underwear.
Absolutely. Good evening, Dublin. Welcome. This is Dublin Talks on 98FM for the very first time. This is a teaser show tonight. Yeah?
Yeah, we're teasing
We're
you.
teasing you.
Yeah.
Just to let you know that we are here, that we do work for 98FM now after many, many, many months in the radio wilderness.
Captivity.
We had a very, very difficult...
Kennedy.
And it was... What the hell is that? Oh, that was
you in the wilderness.
That's me in the wilderness. What a horrible time I had in the wilderness.
Kennedy was like Bear Grylls.
I was. That was me. 5.5 months nearly in the radio wilderness, but no more. No more.
You're a free man.
We're back, and we're delighted that we're back.
And as you said, it's a teaser show.
It is a teaser show.
And you know what I just realised? Just this moment, just came to me.
Yeah, go on.
What's the name of the building we're doing the show from?
The Malt House.
And it's a teaser, so it's the Malt Teaser. No?
Really?
No, okay.
Our telephone number is 67979881.
Yeah, that was the one you needed to get over that little hurdle. You're over now.
Over it already, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm good to go. Good to go. Telephone number 67979881. And you can also text us. 53981 is our text number. So are we good to go?
Yes, we are. And the good news is I'm laden down. If you have a listen to this.
Hang on, wait. I've things to do. What are you doing? Wait.
Time for some randomness.
It's Off Your Chest on 98FM's Dublin Talks.
Call Adrian and Jeremy now. 67979881.
You see what I did there? There you look.
Yes, seamless.
It's like it's only the 26th of September. It's like we were only on the radio last night.
Yeah.
Back to normality. I actually feel normal now sitting in a radio studio for the first time in 5 months.
You've put on about 15 stone.
What?
You've put on about 50.
Really?
I need to do some... I promised I'd do this when Adrian got back on the radio finally after 6 months on the dole, scrounging his way through life. I need to do something. I need to squirt something into you.
What?
I need to squirt something into you.
What do you have in mind?
Well, I brought this thing in. Where is it? It's down here.
Here, you're not going near me with that?
Yes, you need a good squirt.
Right, come on, squirt away.
Adrian's been off the radio for so long that he's a bit rusty, so I'm just going to put a bit of WD-40 on him. So there you go. There you go.
There we are.
Yeah, let's stick out the tongue. You're back in business.
That's
back
it.
in business.
Right, it's like we never went anywhere. Once again, our telephone number is 67979881. And you can also text us. 53981 is our text number, and we would love to hear from you, okay? And it's off your chest. You can ring us about whatever the hell is bugging you, is annoying you, is just...
Yeah, and I have cinema tickets as well to movies at Dundrum or movies at Swords. Look,
really?
Listen to
like
this.
Them?
Well, that's a piece of paper.
There's some cinema tickets.
Oh, but it's imitating the cinema tickets.
A4 size cinema tickets.
No, it's imitating the cinema tickets that I do have in my office. But I'm just shaking a bit of paper. So if you want to be in with a chance of winning cinema tickets to movies at Dundrum or movies at Swords, to a movie of your choice, you have to be a caller and get it off your chest. And I need to get this out of the way.
Yeah, go on.
First and foremost, because there's texts coming in already.
They're flying in
their gazillions.
Yep.
Saying, be back on the air and we're great to have you back, and radio wasn't the same and all that.
Thanks very much.
We are going to read them out privately in the office later, after the show in our underwear. But we're not going to read them out because it's a bit, what's the word for it? You know when you come back on the radio after a break and listeners send you a text saying, it's great to hear you're back, you're brilliant.
Yeah, it's a load of, yeah.
Can you say that word?
Well, we're only here a couple of minutes, you know what I mean?
I know, it's wanky.
Yeah, it is. That's exactly what it is.
So no wanky, you can send in the wanky texts. We're happy to get them and all that, and thanks very much. But we're not going to sit here for the next couple of hours reading them out saying, Adrian, you're brilliant. I love you, Adrian.
No. That's not how we do things. Yeah. But thanks very much for your texts, and keep them coming in. 53981 is our text number, and you can call us right now on 67979881 and talk to us. We're back.
Yeah,
we're here. Seriously, the first day I arrived here, I knocked on the door, and I said, I'm here for my new job, and they all laughed at me. They did. They all
Yeah,
wet
they
themselves.
didn't know who you were.
Hadn't a clue who I
That's
was.
'cause you're double the man you used to be when you went first were on the radio. Look at the size of you.
What's wrong with me?
We had to hire a cherry picker just to get Kennedy into the studio tonight. Oh, I know.
I was about to say it's great to be back at work, and then you showed up.
Yeah. It's going to be one of those nights, isn't it?
Now let's go to the phone lines. 6797 is our telephone number. Marie, you're on 98 FM. How are you, Marie?
Lads, how are you?
Very well, Marie. Thank you.
Well, I believe in reincarnation, and you're very welcome back.
Oh, we said no.
She's done it.
sorry,
She's done it.
No, I saved this up for you. Something happened. It happened to me 3 weeks ago. Remember the storms?
The storms?
Yeah, the bad weather. The bad weather?
I know, I was about sunning myself.
Oh, yeah, you got a holiday.
Yeah, I got a holiday, yeah.
I didn't even get a holiday, Marie, in all that whole time I was off. But, yeah, the storms, yeah, go on.
Right, I had to go to the Chemist, which is only about 2 minutes away from where I live.
What did you have to get in the Chemist? Can you ask?
I had to get an inhaler.
Very personal question.
What?
It's a very
I had
personal
to get
question.
an inhaler. I have emphysema, and I needed the inhaler badly.
And how far is the Chemist from your...
It's about 2 minutes.
Okay.
But with the storm, like, I'm only 6 stone.
6
So it
stone?
took me,
Not a pick on you.
not a pick on me. look.
Adrian's left testicle weighs 6 stone.
No, it's more on his sardine.
Yes, okay, you're a slight woman, let's say.
It's slim,
Slim woman, yeah, go on.
skinny, whatever. But anyway, it took me about 10 minutes to get there. Cut a long story short, it was not where I would collect the inhaler, but I explained to the girl that I couldn't get to the Chemist where I should be going. And would she give me one and I get it back for the next day? And she said to me, no, I'm very sorry. She said, I can't. It's illegal to give out anything without a prescription. So I said, look, you can ring the Chemist. I said, the Chemist I'm to go to. I said, it's there for me. I can't get there. So she wouldn't give it to me anyway. And then she said, I'll tell you what I can do. She says, I can give it to you, she said, but you have to pay me. So I thought she meant that, you know, the way you pay. I have a medical card now. You pay $2.50 for each item you get. So I said, okay. I said, that's no problem. And she says, when you get the prescription, she said, you can get a refund. You apply for a refund. And I started laughing. I said, oh God, I'm not going to apply for $2.50 back. No, she said, you have to give me, I can sell it to you, she said, for €100.
She can sell it to you for €100?
She can. It would cost €100 for the inhaler. Okay?
Is that how much
she
an
wouldn't give
inhaler
it
is,
to me
is it?
without prescription because it was illegal.
Yes, she look what happened a couple of months ago. Look what happened a couple of months ago with that poor kid in town.
Exactly what I said to her. Now, don't get me wrong. If any of that girl's families, I was no way, shape or form as in distress as that poor girl was. And that's what kind of annoyed me. I said, you know what? I said, that's ridiculous. I said, you're telling me it's illegal, which it is. But I said, you can sell it to me for €100. And I hadn't got €100. I said, tomorrow I will be in a position where I can get someone to collect the inhaler. I can give it back to you. And it's sealed. These inhalers are sealed. Or if it's I can get my doctor. I can get them to get a prescription for me. No, she wasn't having it. So I just couldn't make head nor tail of it. So this man was standing beside me. Never met him. And he says, oh, for God's sake, he said, will you give it to the girl? Well, he did say woman, but I think he said girl. And she said, well, if she has €100. So I walked out anyway, and there I am. It took me about another 10 minutes. I was afraid.
Can I just say one thing, Marie? Sorry to cut across you.
You're going to be rude now, I feel.
No. Those days are gone.
Really?
That was a different Jeremy Dixon. This is a new Jeremy Dixon. Can I just say,
you're sweetless and nice.
Can I just say one thing, Marie?
Here.
Go on, say it.
This story has lasted longer than Adrian's break off the radio. Jesus.
Yeah, but you sure had to explain
I know,
it.
but Jesus Christ! I thought the story was going to go somewhere that, like, the Chemist was robbed or something like that, and you grabbed the gun out of the fella's hand or something like that.
No, but I could have dropped dead because she wouldn't give me an inhaler.
See, they won't give you anything. What's the story? You spend a lot of time in Chemist, Adrian, buying creams.
I haven't been in the Chemist for years.
Yeah.
Well, since that infection cleared up, I'm good to go.
What's the deal with prescriptions in Chemist and stuff like that?
Fine, what's the question?
Can you get a prescription or...
No, you can't get what you're looking for without a prescription.
No, my point is, she could not give it to me because it was illegal without a prescription.
Yes.
But she could give it to me if I had €100 to pay for it and I still hadn't got the prescription.
I'm with you. Sorry, now I'm with you.
Yeah, I couldn't say that.
She was looking for a little back. She was looking for a backhander, basically.
You think so?
And then she'd have handed it over. Yeah, because you need a prescription, simple, full stop, end of story. That's it. Anyway, thanks very much, Marie. Lovely to talk to you.
No problem. And welcome back. Talk to you soon.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
I'll never get that last 2 minutes of my life back. What was the story? What?
It doesn't matter.
Explain it to me like...
It doesn't matter.
Explain it to me like I'm a 2-year-old.
She'd no prescription.
Yeah.
Went in to look for something.
Yeah.
They wouldn't give it to her because she'd no prescription. However, if she handed over £100, they give it to her.
Actually, speaking of
It
chemists...
was an easy story. It just took forever to get there.
Speaking of chemists and all that, I have a friend who works in a chemist, yeah? And she says... she's a female, obviously.
Obviously.
Yeah. And she works in a very well-known chemist, yeah? Which I'm not going to name on the radio, yeah?
Yeah.
But she says it's hilarious, the embarrassment that men still have when they go into a chemist to buy those things.
But believe it or not, my missus is the one that'd be embarrassed. I often walk in, if we were in boots...
There's no need for your missus to buy condoms for you at this stage. Those little swimmers
ain't going nowhere.
Your swimmers have Zimmer frames at this stage.
I regularly, if we're
disgusting.
If we're in boots together...
A man of your years is still even...
If we're in boots together, just to embarrass her, yeah?
Yeah.
And she's standing at the counter, I'll walk up with a KY jelly and say, here, you forgot this. Oh.
I prefer shivers myself.
What?
I prefer shivers. Or birds.
KY jelly, you've never heard of it?
Yeah, you put it with trifle.
You give that a try. Honestly, I'll get you some KY jelly. You put it in your trifle.
Enough of the smut. What I'm saying is, this friend of mine who works in a very well-known chemist said that it is hilarious to see grown men going into a chemist and they're embarrassed to buy those things.
Yeah.
Can't mention the word on the radio.
Well, condoms.
Oh, condoms. Are we allowed to say that word?
Sure, yeah.
Oh, okay, condoms.
Yeah.
She says that men will go into the chemist and actually buy other things just to cover up the fact that they have condoms in the basket.
Really?
Yeah. Like
the girl's going to see them eventually when she's going boop.
Like you'll have, yeah, I know she will, but you have men going in buying eczema cream just to cover up the fact that they're buying condoms. What's the embarrassment about it?
I don't know. I buy them every day. Never do anything with them. Just buy them every day.
There's a word for people that do that.
And what's the word?
Does anybody know what that word is, actually? This is and I don't mean to start off the show with smut, because, you know, smut is all behind us, isn't it? We're all smutted out.
Really? You walk and talk and breathe and exhale smut?
Does anybody know 53981? I'll be very impressed. You can text us. Put your name on the text. 53981. What is the word for a man who's not in a relationship...
Yeah.
but goes in to buy a packet of condoms? There's a word for the act. You don't know what I'm talking about.
A man is not in a relationship.
Okay.
But he walks into a chemist and still buys condoms.
Yeah.
Why would you need to?
That's the whole point. You wouldn't need to. Let's see if anybody knows. It's an expression. It's a Dublin expression.
Right.
53981. You can text us and let us know if you know what that expression is. It's for a man who's not in a relationship, who's not active.
Yeah.
You know, who's not doing the do.
Right, he's not in a sexual relationship.
Yeah, that's what I meant to say, yeah.
So there's an expression for people like him.
Yeah.
Who goes into a chemist, buys condoms, but he doesn't need the bloody things. Is that what you're saying?
Derek just texts us, it's not a posh tosser. No, that's not what it is. There's an actual expression for it.
Okay, 53981 is our text number. We'd love to hear from you. 53981. And our phone number, more importantly, is 67979881. Okay, 67979881 is our telephone number. We would love to hear from you right now if there's something that you would like to get off your chest.
Old habits die hard and all that. And this used to bug me. This bugged me 6 months ago. Bugs me even more now.
Go on.
You're making me angry, listeners.
How?
You're making me angry. No namey on the text. No ready the bloody text, okay? People texting in with no names, ain't reading them out.
Oh. Okay.
Do you know what the expression is for someone who's not in a relationship?
Yeah, I've just seen it coming in on the text. I think.
A posy?
A gobshite, is that what it is?
No, it's not a gobshite.
Oh, right, okay.
Michelle, it's not a male slut. That's not what it is.
Okay, where am I going now? 67979881 is our telephone number. If there's something on your mind that you'd like to just give it to us off your chest.
Give it to
us off your chest.
That doesn't even make sense.
What?
You had 6 months to prepare for this. Give it to us off your chest. You had 6 months to prepare.
And that's the best I could come up with.
You've been sitting at home with a typewriter in front of you for the last 6 months. If you have something you want to give it to us off your chest.
Kelly.
Yeah.
Hi, Kelly.
Hi, how are you?
You're on 98FM. Can you do me a big favour, Kelly?
Yeah, no worries.
Will you stay there for 1 second? I'll be back to you straight after the break.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah.
Thanks very much.
My home has gone.
98 FM's Dublin Talks.
Call 6797 981.
Looking sleek in shiny suits. Why did you dress up for us?
Well, the thing about it is, you had the Grammys, you had the Oscars. This is way more important.
You're so full of crap. I love you guys.
I am not full of crap. We went to the European Music Awards and we met Katy Perry. It was totally awesome. Everyone was there. Eminem was on stage.
And she's not going after John Mayer again. I think she just needs to give me a call. I'm
it's
not
like
John.
We've met her after she ditched Russell Brand. We met her, John Mayer, and now we're going to meet her again when she's with John.
I've been there every step of the way, and every time like she breaks up with someone, I'm like, "Are you okay?" And she's
Lads,
like, yeah,
you're
she's
destroying the timing of the show. We are so far over where we
Who
need to be.
cares
It's
about
ridiculous.
the time?
Win €5,000 in Foley's Free Money Minute. Back tomorrow from 6 a.m.
98 FM.
Adrian Kennedy and Jeremy Dixon.
On 98 FM.
Unfortunately, I don't know why Ballyahaclea was given the capital of Ireland. I don't know why. It wasn't my call, but we're the capital, and that's all it is. They just have a chip on their shoulder.
Call Adrian and Jeremy now.
Because they probably think, and like the Cork people, they think Cork should be capital.
6797 981.
And me think they should be the capital of Ireland. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because I'm buying all the land and building houses.
98 FM's Dublin Talks.
Time for some randomness.
It's Off Your Chest on 98 FM's Dublin Talks.
Call Adrian and Jeremy now. 6797 981.
Yes, indeed. You're very welcome back, and thank you for joining us tonight. Live from Dublin City. This is the brand new Dublin Talks at 98 FM, and it's just a little teaser show tonight because the real deal. This is the only reason we're here tonight, yeah?
Yeah, why?
Is
because I'd love to know the answer to it. I really would.
You know the boss,
I have a million other places I'd love to be.
You know the big boss man, MB? Yeah, him,
MB,
yeah. When he saw the cut of our jib last week, he said, these lads can't do a bloody radio
You
show.
couldn't even string a sentence together.
No, I know, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So he said, lads, I want you on the radio before you do the new show. And the new show, of course, starts next Monday at 10 o'clock. And it is Dublin Talks. So he basically told us to get in here tonight and show you're good enough for the job.
By the way, listeners, that's not what happened at all. That's a complete and utter lie.
No.
A text is after coming in on 53981. I've never heard this word before. And maybe from Sarah in Balbriggan. What's a gutter snipe?
A gutter snipe?
We were asking you to text in the word that goes
for a fella
who's not in a relationship but still buys condoms.
Yeah.
And none of you have guessed it yet. Does anybody know what it is? 53981. Sarah
so it's not a gutter snipe?
I don't even know what a gutter snipe is. What's a gutter snipe?
I don't know.
That's not the... Alan in Raheny thinks it's a loner.
Really?
Well, you would be a loner. No, there's an... I tell you, the time may go on, but the stupidity remains. It's an expression for someone not in a relationship who buys condoms. Anybody. 53981.
And our telephone number is 6797981. This is 98 FM's Dublin Talks with AK and JD, ahead of our brand new programme starting next Monday morning at 10 o'clock. And we know you're going to love it. We hope you're going to love it. Well, you better love it.
Kennedy, nobody cares.
We're screwed.
Nobody cares.
Now, Kelly, I rudely interrupted you before the break. How are you, Kelly?
Grand.
Hi, how you doing, Kelly?
Anyway.
What'd you say?
How you doing, Kelly?
Grand, how are you?
Kelly, what have you got into the... Did you get into the toilet?
Into the toilet?
Yeah, it sounds like you're in a toilet.
No, I'm in work.
Take off the hands-free, Kelly.
It's not on hands-free.
It is on hands-free.
Well, talk into the phone, Kelly.
Well, it's not. I can tell you now, it's not. It's the dodgy phones in here. There's like these dodgy
No,
toilets.
that's not a dodgy... It sounds like you're down the other end of the room.
No, not at all. Honestly, I swear to God.
Well, we'll try and talk to you. What happened to you today?
She's after swearing to God, so she's obviously not.
She's weird.
She sweared to God.
Yeah, okay, I swear. Go on, Kelly, what happened to you today?
Well, basically decided to go over to the local leisure centre there earlier on, as you do. And on the way back there, I was walking across one of the pedestrian crossways and went to go into the car anyway and decided to go around to the side of the shop. So I had to cross the pedestrian crossway, right?
Yeah.
And on one side, the car stopped. So I see on the other side, like the car seeing me crossing the road. And he didn't stop. He came straight at me and he crossed over onto the pedestrian crossway and nearly hit me. So I had to stop and go up to his window and have a go at him.
So I nearly got knocked over today. And I wouldn't
now, Jeremy,
mind...
I want just to cut across you there for 1 second.
Don't
Kelly.
do this to me.
Jeremy, your honest opinion on that. I want seriously, what is your honest opinion on that?
Don't do this to me.
Go on, tell Kelly what you think.
How could you do this to me?
Go on, answer the girl.
I think it was bang out of order, I have to say.
What was?
What happened?
What happened, though? And why do you think it was... I mean, in what way do you think it was out of order?
Kelly, how do you feel about it now, looking back on it?
Well, at the time I was nervous that the car came at me, like, you know what I mean?
Just said. Sorry?
At the time I was really nervous because the car came straight at us, like I assumed he was going to knock us down, like.
Ah, okay,
now. Over the pedestrian crossway, like literally where I was on top of it, he didn't stop.
The thing is, from what I believe about the law, and there's no need to be nervous when you're walking out across the road.
None whatsoever. I swear there isn't.
As soon as you step on the road, you have the right of way, isn't that right? Or is that right?
It's a bit of a risk now. It's a big juggernaut coming towards you, and you think you have the right of way.
And come here, tell me this. It was a life-changing... Did your life flash in front of your face? Isn't that what they say?
I was really angry. I was going to kill him, like...
You what?
I was trying to kill him. Not literally, like, you know, I had to go with him through the window. He wouldn't roll down his window. He nearly killed me, like, even the other car, your man got out of his car to go over to him and say, like, what are you doing? Like, he literally was inches away from hitting me.
Kelly, there's a bigger issue here than the fact that you need to go
there is, Kelly. In my new job here at 98FM, yeah, we give away some great prizes. I'd love to be able to get you a new phone. That's the worst phone I've ever spoken to.
Would you like a new mobile phone?
She can't even hear you. What? She can't even hear you.
We can make that happen.
Make what happen?
The phone in here is absolutely brutal. There's tiles on the floor and everything. It's the worst place to
Jeremy, we only get in the door.
Yeah,
you can't go in. You're going to go into MB and say, here, give us phones.
Kelly, I swear I'm going to try and get your mobile phone. That's the best I can do. Okay, thanks.
Thanks, Kelly.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Why the phone is so bad she couldn't even hear us?
Why do you always do that to me? You knew I wasn't paying attention there.
That's why I did it. That's why I did it. You're listening to 98FM's Dublin Talks with AK and JD. And if there's something you want to talk to us about, you can call us right now. 6797 981.
Now, we're still looking for that answer as to the expression for someone who's not in a relationship but buys condoms.
I have it.
Well, one of your neighbours just texted in, interesting.
Really?
Look, Derry Ann. Yeah, she's a neighbour of yours, isn't she?
Really?
Well, that's your neck of the woods, the Knoll. Don't you live out by the Knoll?
I don't live near the Knoll.
You do live near the Knoll.
About 20 miles from it.
You do. You live out those houses for 15 grand. You know those houses?
I don't live in the Knoll.
Where do you live? What's the
North County Dublin.
The Knoll is North County Dublin.
Yeah, that's north. That's nearly Drogheda.
By the way, the Knoll.
Yeah.
Mutants. Have you ever been out there?
Say that about people in the Knoll.
Have you ever been out there?
Yeah.
Mutants.
Really?
Yeah. You find me someone in the Knoll that has 10 fingers and 10 toes, you won't get it.
Our telephone number is 6797 981. If there's something you'd like to talk to us about, something you'd like to get off your chest, call us right now. We're waiting to hear from you on our very first night on Dublin's 98FM, ahead of our brand new show. It starts next Monday morning, Dublin Talks, right here at 98FM. Now, boom, boom, boom. Stephen, you're on 98FM.
How are you, lad?
How are you, Stephen?
How are things?
Lads, you don't know how happy I am to get you back on the radio.
You're happy? Because I'm happy. Clap along
all that
feel.
reading on Facebook, it's an awful lot of reading, you know what I mean? It's a lot easier to listen.
Oh, you're just too bloody lazy to read our Facebook page.
Yeah. I read most of it, like, but every time you read another one coming in and
Stephen, by any chance, are you from the Knoll by any chance? I'm just throwing it out there.
I know.
Yeah.
I want to give a shout out, actually, to a young man called Mark Zuckerberg.
Who?
Ever heard of him? Mark Zuckerberg.
Is from Finglas?
No, he's not from Finglas. No. Mark Zuckerberg.
Marco Zucker. He's from Finglas.
Mark Zuckerberg from wherever he's from.
Yeah.
Thanks very much, Mark, for inventing Facebook. Because it's literally kept us alive for the last few months. It's been fantastic.
Lads, you never would have been dead in anyway, let's be honest.
Oh, lads, can we get to the point? Stephen, are you from the Knoll?
Does he sound like he's from the Knoll?
He actually does.
Really?
He actually does.
Stephen, where are you from?
I'm from Louth.
You're from Louth?
It's nowhere near the Knoll.
Are you from that? What's that other inbred place up in Louth?
I see you didn't leave your attitude behind you anyway, Dixon.
What's it called? I have 6 months of angst built up inside me. What's the name of that place, Adrian? Stamullen. Are you from Stamullen?
No, I've had memories with Stamullen, though.
Oh, really?
Leave that one aside.
Oh, go on, what happened in Stamullen?
Oh, long story. It's not something we're going to be putting on the radio, put it that way.
Jesus, now we want to hear.
Now I'm intrigued.
There's a few bad apples down that way.
There's a few bad apples, yeah.
Anyway, Stephen, get to the point here.
I get to the point. I love what you've done with the number, by the way. Very fucking catchy. I like that now. Very good.
6797 981.
Can we get to the bloody point?
Getting to the point. Will you, Jesus?
Will you, Jesus?
He's definitely
anyway,
from the north.
I was driving into work there this evening, right?
Yep.
Driving into work there, no bother, coming in by Island Bridge as I normally do.
Mm-hmm.
And I see this wall of traffic and I'm going, here, what's going on? So I thought maybe there's a bit of roadworks going on in the Keys, so I'll cut up Thomas Street and go down Dame Street, right?
The whole of the North Keys, by the way, have been closed this evening and will remain closed until midnight tonight. Because I actually got caught in it as well.
However, if you're listening to a repeat of this show, it's back open. It's grand. The traffic's grand. You just have to cover those.
I get up to Thomas Street.
Yeah.
I'm queuing to get on to Dame Street. So I send the other half a text and says, Jesus, traffic's brutal. I'm late for work because it is. And she texts back and she goes to me, oh, oops, yeah, I meant to tell you traffic was going to be mental. There's something going on in the O2 as well.
You see, can I say one thing to you about Stephen, about marriage, Stephen? You're married.
How would you know about it?
I know everything about it. I know everything there is to know. Are you married?
Have you?
Are you married, Stephen?
No, not yet. I'm getting married at the end of the year.
Now, Adrian has been divorced 4 times, so there's no point in that.
Really?
The key to a successful marriage and successful relationship, yeah? Yeah?
You're
listening to me?
Pay attention there, man.
This is going to be good.
This is radio gold here. This is the key to a successful marriage and a successful relationship, yeah? Is communication. Not
no,
really.
it's not. Stay single. That's the best one.
No, I agree. That as well.
Yeah,
I'm joking. No, it's communication.
Why are you on in the morning? He's not going to be doing the evening shows at all, like.
We can't say at the moment.
All right, okay.
Okay, we can't say. Don't ask awkward questions, okay?
I didn't realise it was awkward.
Just let it be.
See, I work nights, so I normally listen to you.
Just let it be known,
you know what I mean?
Stephen, we're going to satisfy everyone.
I like to hear it.
Over Jeremy's year, he satisfies women left, right and centre.
So I believe, yeah.
And
this only happened in the last 6 months.
And that's what we're going to bring to 98FM. Satisfaction. Okay?
Oh yeah, the answer to the question is it the W word?
The W word?
Oh, I can't deal with this. No, Stephen. No.
Can't deal. Actually, bear with me for 1 second because I want to just test out a little button here. Do you mind?
Oh, you're going to do that?
I'm going to test out this little button here.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, it works.
That works, yeah.
It works perfectly. Yeah, very good. Okay, that's grand to know. Well done, Paul. You're a genius of a man. Now, where are we going now? We're going to Stephen. Oh, here he is running to his phone. How are you, Stephen?
You've just been talking to me.
What are you doing, Kennedy?
Oh, it's Darren I wanted to talk to.
Oh,
sorry,
my God,
look,
you had
Darren
6
there.
months to prepare for this.
Sure, how could I was barred from every radio station in Ireland. Did you not read that section of my contract? Barred. Anyway, Darren, how are you?
Sorry, lads.
Darren, a fella walks in.
You're very welcome to 98FM, by the way.
Thank you very much.
But it's great to have you.
Back.
It's great to have you back as well.
Why was he here before?
I don't know this man from Adam. Adrian, the key to keeping listeners happy is connect with them. Watch this. Darren, how's the relationship going?
Not too bad.
Yeah, how's the girlfriend? Is everything still okay, yeah?
Oh, everything's brilliant. Yeah,
she's treating you well, is she? See that?
Oh, Jesus.
I haven't got a clue who he is. And you're planning on moving in together at some stage, aren't you?
Well, hopefully in the future.
Hopefully. I got that right.
How'd you do that?
And you were at the cinema last weekend, weren't you?
No, you got that. That wasn't me.
Okay.
Your tarot cards are brutal.
Tarot cards are wrong.
Anyway, Darren, a fella walks into a chemist.
Mm-hmm.
He walks up, he buys a packet of condoms, and he heads on his way. But this man isn't having sex with anybody. He's not in a relationship. What do we call this man?
He's having a posh wank.
Oh,
yes,
there we go.
Yes, he is. A posh.
Yeah. No,
it's not a bad word.
What?
It's not a bad word.
I cringed at that word.
Have you never been to a football game?
The ref is up.
Yeah, the referee is always a wanker.
Yes.
That's and have you ever engaged in posh masturbation yourself?
No.
It's a loser's game, isn't it?
It is. Why would you?
There's no need.
What's wrong with
No, there's absolutely no need for it at all.
Well, there is.
Well, there's not
otherwise,
really. No, you need to get someone else to do it for you.
Otherwise, it's all over the bed sheets.
What?
It's all over the bed sheets, and
I've never heard of Kleenex.
Then your mother realises what you.
Shut up. Thanks very much.
Good luck with the relationship, Darren.
Nice one. Thanks a million.
Bye.
Yeah, what's it called, Adrian?
Yeah, you've said it.
A posh W.
Here, we only get in the door here.
Yeah. I know my aim is to get sacked out of this place within 4 weeks.
Really?
Yeah. Have you not heard how generous the dole is lately?
Yeah, I was on it for 5.5 months.
I know you were. Here, so we get sacked from here in a month, yeah?
Yeah.
Back on the scratcher.
Yeah.
Happy days.
Really?
Yeah. Adrian, for the last 6 months, sat at home eating nachos, watching Jeremy Kyle show for 6 months.
I did, and the nachos were lovely. Jeremy Kyle was brutal, though.
Anyway, that's what it's called. A posh W is what it's called.
Okay, good. Well done. Come on.
But that's the kind of highbrow stuff we're dealing with on the show tonight.
Our telephone number is 6797981. If there's something on your mind you'd like to talk to us about tonight, we want to hear from you. And ring all your friends, will you?
Oh, no.
Ring all your friends. And tell them Kennedy and Dixon are back on the radio again.
How long have we been on the air?
40 minutes.
There's a complaint here already.
Oh, really?
Yeah, deal with that one, Kennedy. Line 1.
Right, line.
Yeah, I'll let you deal with that one.
Oh, no, this is your ball game.
Oh, no, I can't deal with complaints.
No, this is
I just
you.
end up telling them to F off. I can't. No. Over to you.
Really?
You're diplomatic. Do you deal with it?
Okay. Derianne, good evening and welcome to 98FM. How may we help you?
Well, now I have 10 toes and 10 fingers. And
you're from the Knoll.
Well, you know, I've been told you don't call it that Knoll.
Well, I've never heard anybody just calling it Knoll. I know that's what it, I know that
very clearly. That
I know that's what it says on the signpost. It says Knoll.
Yeah,
but everyone calls it the Knoll.
Well, I think there's another signpost that actually says the Knoll, and there is one side coming in says Knoll. But I was told by locals who will tell you straight out your face what they think of you, whether it's Knoll or the Knoll.
Are we really arguing about the fact that there's a "de" before Knoll?
Well, it's like Ukraine. You know that country that's been in the news a lot?
Yes.
Is it the Ukraine? Or is it just Ukraine?
I think it's
Who
Ukraine.
knows?
And Portlaoise, is it Portlaoise or Portlaoise?
Now you're getting stupid. We're talking about the word "de."
Oh, sorry.
Right?
Okay. Anyway, you're from the...
You're from Knoll.
You're from Knoll.
No, I'm not from here. Let's say I'm just living here.
You live in Knoll.
Yes.
And you're dissatisfied, if I may put it like that, with the comments made by my co-presenter and soon-to-be sacked from 98FM, Jeremy Dixon.
Yeah, what did he call the people that live out here?
Mutants, pretty much. There's no point being around the bush. No point.
Okay. Well, do you know what? I won't even comment on that because I can't say whether I agree or disagree.
Yeah, but you weren't brought up there. Sure you weren't.
No, I was not. And I'll tell you one thing. I won't be staying here for long either.
Well, really? What are you giving out to me for
What's
then?
wrong with Knoll?
I'm only messing. I wouldn't want to wind you up on your first night back to see how you feel with a complaint.
Knoll is a beautiful village.
Oh, yeah.
Here, by the way, you know, just about 20 minutes outside Knoll, Derry.
Yeah.
Can I call you Derianne?
That's her name.
That's my name.
Yeah.
Why would you not call her it?
I don't know. Can I call you Derianne?
But
that's her
my
name.
So why wouldn't you?
About 20 minutes north of the Knoll. Do you know there's a place called Colon?
Oh, mother of God. Oh,
Yeah.
no, I thought that was called Colin.
No,
It is
Colon.
actually
It's a pain in the arse to get out of.
Oh, you're hilarious.
Oh, no, there's a place called Colon.
Yeah.
Pain in the arse to get out
Oh,
of.
you're brilliant. You're brilliant. Thanks, Derianne.
Listen,
Here, Derianne, can I ask you one more question?
Sure.
How did you manage to ring 98FM with only 4 fingers? How do you do that?
Being from Knoll?
Being from
I
Knoll.
didn't catch that.
How do you do that?
You only need one finger
I'll
to dial
tell
a
you how.
telephone.
Can I just say one thing? I do want to get one thing off my chest.
Off you go.
I came here in July after selling my home to pay off the banks, and I have a flippin' landlord from hell. I'm back. And that's all I'm going to say, because...
Okay.
And why is he a landlord?
Don't name him.
Well,
I won't name him. I've no intentions of naming him yet.
And why is he the landlord from hell?
Because practically everything he told me about the house was lies. When I come in, I've no heating. I'd be dead from carbon monoxide.
Now, you have to turn the heating on, love. That doesn't just come on automatically.
No. Yeah, you have to light the fire, but it didn't. It had no proper chimney. No, you listen. This is the biggest joke I've ever had in my entire life.
Have you got an immersion?
I do, but I have
to have an immersion. You're grand.
Yeah, for the heating.
Yeah, immersion. That's all you need.
Yeah, right.
And how much are you paying? How much are you paying him a month?
They cost a fortune to run.
A lot of money. A lot of money a month.
And come here, make sure it's all going through the book and stuff like that. Is it going through the book?
What book?
Oh, do you know what? I haven't a clue, but it'll be going to PRTB because I've had enough.
It'll be going to RTE. No, you're on to 98FM. You don't need to ring RTE. That's the type of boring topic Joe Duffy would talk about now, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah.
Anyway, thanks.
All right, listen, lads, go on.
You see, Derianne, because we're new in here, yeah?
Yeah,
we don't get away with murder yet. So we have to kind of play ad breaks and stuff like that.
I know.
Yeah.
Keep going. Well, okay, good luck with everything.
Thanks very much, Derianne. Lovely to talk to you.
Bye-bye.
This is Dublin Talks, brand new to 98FM. It's AK and JD, and we're getting things off our chest tonight. And if you'd like to talk to us, you can call us right now. The number is 6797981. You can also text us at any time. 53981 is our text number. Okay? 53981. And you can call us better still on 6797981. Back in just a moment.
My whole life has on.
98 FM's Dublin Talks.
Call 6797 981.
It's the weekend, baby.
98 FM's Hot Mix.
With 6 hours of your favorite party anthem.
Alright, people, it's Mac Memorial. Hi, I'm Calvin Harris.
All night Saturday.
I'll let your boys, Jay-Z. Hey, this is Avicii. Hey, David Guetta. I just wanna make you sweat.
Dublin's hottest music mix.
Stay the night.
Saturday nights from 6 with the real deal, man. Only on Dublin's 98 FM. Adrian Kennedy and Jeremy Dixon.
On 98 FM.
Hello. Unfortunately, I don't know why Ballyahaclea was given the capital of Ireland. I don't know why. It wasn't my call, but we're the capital, and that's all it is. They just have a chip on their shoulder.
Call Adrian and Jeremy now.
Because they probably think, unlike the Cork people, they think Cork should be capital.
6797 981.
And me think they should be the capital of Ireland. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because I'm buying all the land and building houses.
98 FM's Dublin Talks.
Sorry, that's the wrong thing. You're very welcome back, and thank you very much indeed for joining us. This is 98 FM's Dublin Talks with AK and JD, and we'd like to hear from you. Our telephone number is 6797 981. 6797 981. If there's anything bugging you, annoying you, that you want to get off your chest, you can get it off your chest right now.
I mean, it's been 6 bloody months.
It has.
You know.
Yeah, I have a lot of spouting to do, but I won't.
Yeah, we won't talk about that thing.
No, I won't.
Yeah, you promise?
No, I don't promise, but...
What?
6797 981 is our telephone number. If there's something you want to talk to us about tonight, we'd love to hear from you. We're waiting with bated breath for your call, and you can also text us at any point during the programme. 53981 is our text number. So get on the blower straight away. Now, where am I going? I'm going to Sean is on line 3. You're on 98 FM, Sean. How are you?
Lads, hi, how you doing?
Very good, Sean. Good to hear from you.
Excellent to hear from you guys.
So what's with all the loud accents tonight?
What?
What's up with all the loud accents? Nice to hear you tonight. Can we not get a Dublin accent here? Sorry, Sean.
Sean, would you mind? I know it's the accent you were born with. Just for the sake of my colleague here, would you mind speaking with a Dublin accent?
Jesus, are you serious?
Here, this isn't going to work. His accent is so strong, nothing's going to break through it.
Can you do me a favour? Can you say curly whirly?
Curly whirly.
Say it faster than that. Go on.
Curly whirly.
Curly whirly.
Curly whirly. That's what cheap people say. Anyway, what's up with you, Sean?
Okay, it's something trivial. Like, it's not major, but like, I just want to know, am I right or am I wrong? I'll give you the story. Basically, the M50, you're familiar with, yeah?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And there's usually on that motorway, you call it, there's 3 lanes. There's normally left, the middle and the right. The right one is usually reserved for, motors going pretty fast.
Yep. Well, it's the overtaking lane is what it's actually called.
Yeah, okay.
Yep.
And now, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, I think the speed limit on the M50 is it 100 or 120?
It's 100 on the M50 until you get out to Sandyford, and it goes up to 120.
Yes.
Well, brilliant. Well, I use the M50 a lot, and I'd stay in the right lane. But here's the thing: if you're in the overtaking lane, as you call it, and you're doing 100, which is the limit on the M50, you will get. It causes absolute havoc. So you'll get people like flashing you, blowing their horn at you, going completely mental,
Well, I have to be honest with you, one of my pet hates is people hogging the outside lane on the motorway. It does my head in.
But that's my point. Like, if the speed limit is 100, surely everyone is breaking the limit then if they're trying to get past you at 100.
Yeah, but nobody just goes 100. I'm not encouraging speeding or anything like that, but nobody...
I do.
What?
Oh, I'm a very good boy.
That's because you have 11 penalty points or something like that. Yes, it is.
No, one of the things that happened during my sabbatical was all my penalty points dropped off my licence. I've now none.
You're down to zero again?
So as soon as I get on the M50, if I have a clear run, speed control or cruise control goes straight on. I don't want any more.
You're such an arrogant, egotistical prick. I've got cruise control in my car.
Cruise control, your average... common or garden car has cruise control.
My car doesn't have cruise control. Yeah, my car still has windy down windows.
Yeah, yours is a heap.
Your man's a heap.
What? So childish.
Yeah, I know. Right. Anyway, you're giving out about people not allowing you to drive at the speed you're supposed to drive at. Is that what you're saying?
Exactly. Yeah, like I can't believe, like, say to guards, and if they go down there with the speed gun, like, they're going to get absolutely everyone on the M50. They're going to, like, there's going to be you get some prosecutions there. You know, it's.
And what do you mean? Why do you be? You see, I have an issue with people. Slow drivers cause more accidents than fast drivers, don't they, Adrian? You know, a Sunday driver.
Slow drivers definitely do, especially on the motorways.
Yeah. Like, if you're on a motorway, you should be driving like you're on a motorway. You know what I mean?
But like 100 is what I do on the M50, and it's still, if I stay in that lane, people to be going absolutely crazy. So technically, they're in the wrong because they're not completely breaking the limit.
No, they are. But can I tell you what's even worse?
What's that?
You're from County Louth, yeah?
Meath.
Oh.
Meath.
That's a Louth accent.
It's probably from... Whereabouts in Meath are you from?
A little place called Navan.
Oh, it's a horrible accent, isn't it?
What?
It's a Navan accent.
You know, Navan's the only place in Ireland that's spelled the same backwards as it is frontwards.
Really?
Yeah, there you go, yeah.
And here's another fact. That's called an anagram, I think.
No, palindrome, isn't it?
Okay.
Yes, it's a palindrome, mate.
It
actually is. How'd you know?
Yeah.
What was it about? Anyway, sorry. Drive down to your bloody county and you get stuck behind these tractors doing 5 miles an hour. Have you ever been stuck behind Have you ever been nearly rammed by a John Deere, Adrian?
Rammed by John Deere?
Sean, have you ever been rammed by John Deere?
I've actually been rammed by John Deere quite a few times.
Yeah, there's nothing worse. There's nothing worse. When John Deere comes up behind you,
yeah,
get out of the way.
Yeah, it's actually it's a sticky situation, so yeah.
Anyway, lovely to hear from you, Sean. Thanks very much for your call.
Pleasure. Good night. See you.
6797 981 is our telephone number. You can also text us during the programme at any point on 53981. This is 98FM's Dublin Talks with AK and JD. And tonight is just a little teaser of what you can expect. So you can maybe sell up your house and move out of Dublin if you don't like what you hear. To expect from our brand new show, which is Dublin Talks, and it starts next Monday morning at 10 o'clock.
And by the way, for those of you, because we are a Dublin radio station, you're wondering what John Deere is. It's a tractor. Yeah. And the way you know a John Deere tractor, this is a little tidbit for you.
Yeah, go on, yeah.
Is that it's red in colour. John Deere tractors are always red, and that's how you know it's a John Deere.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So you know if you're driving down, you drive up country roads and all that
every day of the week.
Yeah, I know.
Here's one for you. Where I live, this is a true story.
I don't know.
It's in County Dublin. Yeah. Where I live, there's a level crossing for cows, and I got stopped at it today.
Well, why was your missus crossing the road?
Shh. There's a level crossing for cows. Seriously.
Yeah, well, how else is your missus going to get from one side of the road to the other?
There's a level crossing for moo cows.
Yeah, I know. Adrian's the only person that has a cattle grill out the front of his house to stop his missus coming in.
No, getting out. Getting out. I don't want her to escape.
Anyway, there you go. Just to let you know, if you're ever driving down the country roads and there's a tractor in front of you and it's red in colour, it's called a John Deere. I don't know how to spell John. Is it D-E?
D-E-E-R-E.
That's completely the wrong spelling for it.
It isn't. John D-E-E-R-E is how you spell it.
But they're well known because they're completely red. You won't get a John Deere tractor in any other colour except red. Sure you won't.
Well, I'm not familiar with the colour, so...
No, but that's the whole thing about
I just know how to spell John Deere. I don't know what colour they are.
I know, but the whole thing about a John Deere is...
I know a JCB is normally yellow.
Yes, that's the thing. JCB, you'll only ever get in yellow. John Deere tractor, you'll only ever get in red. Unless somebody decides to paint it a different colour, which, why would you do? So the next time you're driving down the road, impress your missus by saying, see that tractor in front of me?
Do you think that's going to impress her?
And she'll go, Stop. She's not listening.
Seriously, we have to start a new sheet on this.
She's not listening.
Oh, she is though.
Oh, is she?
Yeah. So her and my mother, and
so when you're driving down,
I think your mother's listening. So we've 3 listeners.
Yeah, when you're driving down the backcountry road, and you see a red tractor in front of you, you turn around and you say to your missus, "That's a John Deere, there, love. That's a John Deere."
Red tractor, John Deere.
John Deere. Yellow JCB. Okay. That's how you know them.
All right, make a note of it, okay. 6797 981 is our telephone number. You can also text us. 53981 is our text number. Now, Fiona, you're on 98FM. How are you, Fiona?
The boys are back in town.
There you go. Somebody had a song called that, didn't they?
Yeah, I can't remember who it was, but there was a song, The Boys Are Back in Town.
Somebody
Back
did.
in the 80s, wasn't it?
Yes, it was Creedence Clearwater Revival. I don't even that even a band.
Just making stuff up.
Just came into my head.
It was Thin Lizzy, you fool. It was Thin Lizzy.
Okay.
Anyway, Fiona, how are you?
I'm grand. How are you?
Very good, thank you. Lovely to talk to you.
Oh, yes.
Now,
great.
what's up? What do you want to get off your chest?
I have a teenage son. And they started this crack. You know these drinking games they're having on the internet?
neck nomination.
Yeah, and
but it's not just neck nomination. There's been drinking games are as old as...
I know, but this has become a worldwide phenomenon.
I'm not even really a drinker, and I cannot understand how they're drinking these neat shots and challenging each other on the internet. And then you have them in your house doing it, and they're puking all over the bleeding house. You know? I mean, do they realise how dangerous it actually is? I don't think they do.
I have strong feelings about this whole thing, the drinking games thing. As I said, I was doing... About 5 years ago, Fiona, for my 21st birthday party, I went to...
right. Whatever, Jeremy, whatever.
Yeah, whatever is right,
about
Fiona.
7 years ago for my 21st birthday party...
Have you got alopecia?
Okay, about 8 years ago for my 21st...
As I said, alopecia, yeah?
Amnesia, you thick. Alopecia.
No,
Well, I have
alopecia, you gobshite. That's where your hair falls out.
That's when your hair
what
falls
has that got to do with me going to Ibiza when I was 21? Anyway, when I...
8 years ago.
Oh, Fiona, shut up.
I'll do Lisa on it.
Don't be so rude to her.
Me ring.
Ah, jeez. About 8 years ago, I went to Ibiza for my 21st, okay?
Yeah,
right.
And there was drinking games going on there. And the way I see it is, you can either partake in the drinking game, or you be the sensible person and you don't partake.
Yeah,
it's all to do with peer pressure.
No, it's all to do.
No, teenagers are either sheep or they're leaders, one or the other.
No, it's all to do with self-control.
No, Jeremy, no, it's not.
I think the neck nomination thing grew out of peer pressure or bullying, call it whatever you want. So a mate of yours sends you a video and he's sculling down a bottle of vodka or whatever the hell he's doing, and it's stupid.
And
then he says to you, "Right, Dixon, you're challenged to..."
No, I tell him to F off.
You're 117 years old.
When I was 17 years of age...
No wonder you're bald, Jeremy. That's because you got bullied.
When I was 17 years of age, all my mates...
28 years ago,
whatever. All my mates got together and one of them asked me to take a sip of Bulmers and I said no.
Oh, aren't you great?
There you go. So they were all sitting there...
Give him a clap here. Give him a clap there.
Yeah, if they had said have a sip of Bulmers on Facebook, you would have.
No.
Yeah,
I don't give in to peer pressure.
Well, I have to be honest, when I was a young one, I didn't drink, and all the rest of them drank, and I have to say I would have been the same as Jeremy, to be honest.
Well, no, I have to say I'm glad the neck nomination thing has kind of died down a little bit.
It hasn't, though, Adrian.
It's not as bad. It's not as bad as it was up to a couple of weeks ago when a young fella died in the country.
Sorry now, but last weekend I had it in my house here. They carry on with shots and everything. I up in bed before I go to work, and I come down to puke everywhere.
Well,
So
your house is covered in puke.
My son got the biggest box of his life.
That's too much information, really, for the radio.
I don't care.
We don't need to know that. We don't need to know that, Adrian. Can you not cut this woman off? For what?
Don't you dare cut me off, Jeremy Dixon.
Cut her off for what?
Hey, I cut you off.
All she said was her son got the box of his life. What's wrong with that?
That may be. That may be the case.
It's not against the law to give your child a wallop, you know.
Well, I think
it's not in law yet.
It isn't in law.
What age is he?
No. 19.
Oh, you hit your son at 19 years of age?
I gave him a box. I didn't hit him. I gave him a box.
Jesus. Anyway, the point is, Fiona, just say no.
I'm not talking about me. I'm talking about, do the kids realise they should say no?
When I was in Ibiza, here's another story. I was in Ibiza. I was in
47 years ago.
I was in Manumission, yeah? You wouldn't even know what this place is, Fiona. It's a cool place where you
wouldn't know how to spell it.
And I was giving it loads of manumission, and this fella came up to me. True story.
I've been there, you know, with the fluffing all around me boobs. It's a great place.
Jesus. Yeah, you need some HRT tablets for that, love.
Yeah.
Anyway,
there's plenty of patches on my arse, Jeremy.
Again,
TMI.
Anyway, there I was.
TMI.
There I was in Manumission, up dancing to banging tunes. Yeah. And this man came up to me. True story, Fiona, came up to me and offered me a cannabis lollipop, and I said no.
Here.
Cannabis lollipop.
That was so long ago. Darude Sandstorm was in the charts.
I don't even know what that means.
Yes, you do.
I never even heard of a cannabis lollipop.
Yeah, you can get cannabis lollipops.
They sell them in Ibiza,
and the point is, everybody else in Manumission was sucking cannabis lollipops. They were all out of their bin and all that, yeah, because it's Ibiza, yeah? Jeremy Dixon said no.
You're brilliant.
You must be the most boring prat ever.
You've no idea.
Yeah, you have no idea.
God.
Do you know what he's been doing for the past 5 months?
I don't know. Playing with puss.
Weekly. He's seen every museum in Ireland in the last 5 months.
Playing with puss.
Hey, here, there's nothing wrong with going to museums. That's where Adrian picks up his girlfriends.
What?
That's where you pick up most of your girlfriends.
Here, you're a bit of a dinosaur yourself. I don't know
you're a horrible young man. You really are.
Yeah.
We're going to take a very quick break. Our telephone number is 6797 We're going to get on to slightly more serious matters in a couple of minutes. But Juanita.
Hello.
So Jeremy has a really corny line that he wants to use right now.
Juanita, ask you a question, but can you wait till after the break?
Yeah.
Thanks very much. Is that what I was supposed to say?
It's like Groundhog Day.
Juanita, ask you a question because her name is Juanita. And,
it's like Groundhog Day, honestly.
Did you remember you were in Ibiza with me? Did you take the lollipop?
You
sucked, but you didn't inhale.
I have to take a break.
Okay.
We're back in a couple of minutes. Get on the phone right now. 6797 981.
98FM's Dublin Talks.
Call 6797 981.
98FM traffic. Getting you to work.
There are 2 crashes on the M50 southbound within 50 metres of each other.
And back home.
Then a crash northbound too. It's after Tala. It's been cleared off the road and things are still busy there, particularly from Ballymount to the Red Cow.
You're on the move with 98FM traffic.
With Fordability at DublinFord.ie.
Dublin's 98FM. Adrian Kennedy and Jeremy Dixon.
On 98FM.
Hello? I live in the inner city, right? And actually I live in the flats complex.
Another block, French Mullen House, is also earmarked for demo, but local man Paddy McCabe says it should be kept because of its historical significance to the area.
That block should have been preserved because, there's a certain, connection with the area here for that building.
And I think Ballymun has proven that you can build a community spirit in an area without having the high-rise blocks of flats.
Call Adrian and Jeremy now. 6797 981.
I don't think it's a bad thing for the continuing maturity of Dublin.
98FM's Dublin Talks.
Time for some randomness.
It's Off Your Chest on 98FM's Dublin Talks.
Call Adrian and Jeremy now. 6797 981.
Now you're very welcome back. Thank you very much, Steve, for joining us. This is the brand new Dublin Talks. Well, we're not new. We're about as old as Moses. But the show is new to 98FM, and starting next Monday morning at 10 o'clock, we bring you our brand new show, Dublin Talks, with himself and with Adrian and Jeremy O.
And it's pretty much going to be like what you're hearing now.
Jeremy O.
Seriously, that
Adrian
song.
and Jeremy O.
That song is wrecking my head, isn't it? Though.
Adrian and Jeremy O.
It's catchy and all that, but. Enough already!
Okay, Jeremy O.
Let it go.
Now, we were talking about John Deere tractors a couple of minutes ago.
No, we weren't.
This is really cultural Dublin. I thought we promised 98FM this is going to be a Dublin show. Why are we talking about tractors?
There's tractors in Dublin.
Where? Oh, sorry, out in my gaff, yeah. Okay. Juanita hung up.
Juanita asked her a question and she hung up. What did she...
It's lame, Dixon.
And what is it about tractors?
Yeah.
Yeah, I never realised this until you told me. I didn't realise that there's loads of farmers actually in Dublin. I didn't know there were farmers in Dublin.
All over North County Dublin.
And what sort of farmers would they have in Dublin?
There's loads of farms all across North County Dublin.
No, but what type of farmer?
What type of farmer?
A chicken farmer, a cow farmer, what type of farmer?
Dairy farming, loads of cows.
Really?
Loads of cows, yeah.
Honestly?
You get sprouts.
I don't think there's such a thing as a
sprout farm.
Farmer.
Yeah, you get sprouts from North County Dublin. I had them at Christmas. Got them on the stalk, chopped them all off. Yeah, there's loads of farmers.
So there are actually tractors going through Dublin.
Yeah,
aren't there?
Yeah, loads.
And how do you get a licence to drive a tractor?
I have no idea.
How does one?
I've only once ever driven a tractor.
Can anybody answer that question to me? How does one get a licence to drive a tractor?
I don't know.
Like, do you have to pass a driving test where you have to drive around cows and drive in and out of
seriously, you're talking to the wrong guy here. Look, I'm a city bloke. Drive a car. Tractors, no.
All I want to know is how do you pass a test to drive a tractor? Go to line 3 there.
Okay, Juanita, you're on 98FM. How are you, Juanita?
Hiya, how are you, lad?
Grand, thank you.
Good to hear you back.
Thanks very much indeed. Now, we're talking about John Deere tractors.
Yeah. John Deere's are green.
Yes.
Yeah, you said they were red.
Yes, they are. That's how you know them.
Yeah, they're green.
No, they're not. They're red.
They're green. And New Holland are blue. And I think Massey Ferguson are red.
No, a John Deere tractor is red. That's how you know it.
No, a John Deere's green.
I'm not going to be lectured to on the air by a culture about tractors. If anybody knows about tractors, it's me.
What in God's name do you know about tractors?
I know they're very big wheels.
Yeah, that's about it.
So what are you saying to me? What colour is and how do I get a licence to drive a tractor?
I think you're automatically able to drive one if you have a car licence, I think.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I think you are. I stand to be crazy. Do you want to drive one?
Although in fairness,
seriously, is it an ambition of yours?
What guard is ever going to stop you at a checkpoint driving a tractor saying, "Produce your licence, please, there, son"? They're not going to pull you over.
Get over this hangover about tractors. You're not going to see one on O'Connell Bridge.
Okay, so
unless the farmers are protesting, then you see them in O'Connell Bridge.
So what colour is a John Deere tractor then?
Green.
Green?
Yeah.
And the red one is what then?
I think it's a Massey Ferguson. I'm not sure.
And you're obviously, judging by your thick country accent, you're from where? I don't know.
Kildangan in Kildare.
I was going to say Poland myself.
She doesn't sound Polish.
She does sound Polish.
It's not a Polish accent.
It is a Polish accent.
No. You do a very good Polish accent, actually.
Do you want to hear my Polish accent?
Go on then.
G'day, I'm from Warsaw.
Yes, perfect. It's bang on. You can still do it after all these months.
Yeah. I'm from Poznan. How you doing, mate?
It's a brilliant Polish accent.
It's like you spent time in Poland or something like that.
So John Deere tractors. Can we put an end to this?
Yeah. Oh no, look.
John Deere tractors.
No, there's Gavin on about tractors now as well.
Oh, here.
Thanks, Juanita. Can you do me a favour?
Go on.
Can you ring in again soon? Juanita, talk to you again.
Seriously.
Yeah, that's
Leave the woman alone,
very funny.
Yeah, you're hilarious. Thanks, Juanita.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
This is Dublin's 98 FM.
Tractors are very prominent.
There's a couple of tractors in Dublin. There's a couple. There's a few. And now we're having a bloody conversation. I told our new bosses,
Yeah.
Dublin Talks. Great name for the show. It says what it is.
Yeah.
First night on the air, tractors.
You also told the boss you wouldn't mention the wrong phone number, and you did.
I didn't.
Yeah, you kind of did.
Nearly.
You slipped up, Kennedy.
6797 981 is our telephone number. 53981 is our text number. Gavin.
How's it going?
Is this about tractors, Gavin?
Yeah.
Jesus, what have you done, Kennedy?
You did it.
Driving the show into the ground.
Come here. You were saying about how to get a tractor licence, yeah?
Yeah.
When you pass your driving test, you automatically get a tractor licence on your licence.
No way.
License. Yeah, it's a W. A tractor licence is a W. It's on the bottom.
Hang on, where's my licence?
Adrian, it was revoked about 5 years ago. It's in the Garda station.
Should be down the bottom, W.
No, Adrian hasn't got his driver's license.
You're a dickhead, Dixon. I got it back. Thank you very much.
You did, yeah, you got it back, but there's a big endorsement.
There isn't. That's even gone.
So hang on, if you just take a normal driving test, driving a normal car, yeah?
Yeah.
You're also qualified to drive a tractor?
Yeah.
I never. I never knew that.
On your licence, yeah.
And what's the reason for that?
I don't know, it's just can't be that hard to drive a tractor, can it?
So I can literally go to North County Dublin now. Name a place in North County Dublin, Adrian. I can go to No, let's say Darndale. I can go to Darndale now.
It's a bit odd in the tractor in Darndale.
No, all the estates in Darndale are named after farms and stuff. Marigold Crescent.
Oh yeah.
Buttercup Vale. There's loads of tractors going around Darndale. Just don't park a tractor in Darndale. The wheels will be robbed.
Stop.
Anyway, I can go up to Darndale and drive a tractor now with my licence.
Yeah, because you have a full licence of a car.
Have you got a full driver's licence?
Yeah.
You don't even sound like your balls have dropped. What age are you?
26.
26?
Yeah.
And when did you get the licence?
When I was 18.
And did you pass the first time?
Yeah, first time, yeah.
That's actually something, I don't know. How do you feel, Darren? That's something we should talk about some night in the show. Or what's your name? Gavin?
Gavin.
Why do I call you Darren?
Why would you?
Can we call you Darren from here on in?
Why would you want to call him Darren? It's not his name.
Darren.
No.
Okay, Gavin, how do you feel about people that take about 10 goes to pass the driving test?
I wouldn't say it's nerves. I just think they just can't do it.
No, there's people listening to the show now that have tried to do the driving test 10 times and failed, isn't there?
Yeah, they're just, I don't know, just time wasters, you know. Pass your first go. If you get a pre-test, you're sorted.
You should be given 2 shots, shouldn't you? It's like repeating the leaving cert. You can repeat it once, any more than that, forget about it. If you can't get it the first or the second time, forget about it. Would you not agree?
Exactly,
yes, I agree, yeah. We'll talk about that. Let's talk about that another day.
Okay. Thanks, Darren.
Right, go on.
The man's name is Gavin.
Yeah, but he just answered to Darren. There you go.
Who knew?
So there you go. If you've learned anything on the show tonight, you've learned that any single one of you that has a licence that hasn't been revoked, like Adrian's. When are you getting that back, by the way?
I have it in my wallet.
Yeah, you don't. I
have one of the new plastic ones. Bet you don't.
You've
one of those paper things.
You couldn't produce it when you were asked to produce it.
I have it.
You don't. It was revoked.
It's there.
Sounds like a James Bond movie. Adrian Kennedy, licence revoked. He used to drive. He's not allowed anymore.
He is allowed.
Anyway, there you go. This is going to be my mission at the weekend. I'm going to go down the country and I'm going to do a bit of ploughing. Going to go down to a farm, get a John Deere tractor, and I'm going to plough some fields. How about that?
Off you go.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much indeed.
Adrian Kennedy and Jeremy Dixon.
On 98 FM.
Hello? I live in the inner city, right? And actually I live in the flats complex.
Another block, French Mullen House, is also earmarked for demo, but local man Paddy McCabe says it should be kept because of its historical significance to the area.
That block should have been preserved because, there's a certain, connection with the area here for that building.
And I think Ballymun has proven that you can build a community spirit in an area without having the high-rise blocks of flats.
Call Adrian and Jeremy now. 6797 98 1.
I don't think it's a bad thing for the continuing maturity of Dublin.
98 FM's Dublin Talks.